Greetings everyone, today I am going to introduce you SeCourses Premium RVC WebUI. This application is used to change voices, so you have an existing voice and you can change it into trained voice. With this application I am downloading automatically 30 plus pre-trained demo voices. However, you can find hundreds of previously trained demo voices in these two repositories of the Hugging Face. You can use this search icon to search, like let's search for Trump, and you see there are some Trump voices. You can also scan this repo and perhaps search from here. Let's see, no, let's say Tupac, yes. So you see you can also use the search bar here, and then you can change voices. What I mean by that, for example, I have a demo voice here. Let me demonstrate you live.
Welcome to the LTX 2.3 presets tutorial. In this tutorial,
And now let's see the changed voice.
Welcome to the LTX 2.3 presets tutorial. In this tutorial,
This is not the best quality that you can get, but this is a demonstration. Moreover, you can even process songs. I will show you with a song that I have made recently with our newest song generation application. Which one is this one? Let me show you.
I don't need the noise, I don't overpraise, I just keep it pure in a world that fades.
Okay, this was AI generated. Now let's see the changed voice.
So I don't overpraise, so just keep it pure in a world that fades. It's calm in the storm, let the heart stay.
So as you can see, it is working really good. We also have Batch Inference and a lot of features. I will show every one of them how to install and use this application on your Windows computer. Moreover, I will show how to use it on RunPod like this one, and I will also show how to use it on SimplePod as well. And finally, I will show it how to use on Massed Compute, our favorite cloud provider. But this is not all. This application also supports real-time voice changing. So with live voice changing, you can speak, and as you speak, it will process the speaking and change the voice. Furthermore, this application supports training your own voice model as well. It has a full training tab. As you can see, it also has some other features. So let's begin the full tutorial. So as usual, I have prepared an amazing post where you will find the instructions, information, and the installer's zip file. Let's download the latest zip file from here. I recommend you to read this post. You will find a lot of important information. One of the most important things that you need to do is following Windows requirements tutorial if you haven't yet. Then move the zip file into the disk where you want to install. I'm going to install into my CUDA drive. You can install anywhere you want. With the installers, all you need to do is just run the Windows install and update bat file. Make sure that your path doesn't have any space characters or any special characters. Make your paths like this. The installation will be super fast. It will download everything automatically for you, including 30 plus demo voices. So just patiently wait for installation to be completed. The installation has been completed. Now it is downloading the models. It will download all the necessary models automatically. The model downloader is a special downloader that I have developed, and I am using it with all the installation applications, all the AI applications. It is also verifying the hash value, and it is using 16 connections to download. Therefore, it is ultra fast and always accurate. It also has full resume capability. This application doesn't have very big models, but with the very big models applications, it is super useful. Now it is downloading the demo voice models. There are 37 demo voices that we have added. But you can find hundreds of demo voices in these links. And where you need to put the demo voices, enter inside RVC Premium, enter inside the assets. You will see there are weights. These where you put the PTH files. And in the indices, you will put the index files. By the way, index files are not mandatory, but they improve the quality of the voice changing. Okay, so the entire installation has been completed. Now we can start the application. For starting the application, there are two options. First one is Start voice change and train WebUI. This is what I recommend you to use. You can also use real-time voice changing desktop application, which I plan to show after this. Both of them is working. So the application has been started. Just wait a little bit, it loads the model. So in the inferencing voice, you can see the demo voices and you can change them. But first, let's make a default test. We also have options auto separate vocals plus music, so therefore you can even process your music. It is already selecting the best one, but you can try which one is working best for you. We have inference preset system, which you can make changes and save, like one, save. It will save the preset entirely. Then you can set it like this and make it like save to, and it will be saved. Then you can change between them. It will remember every settings. If you don't want to use any preset, go to presets folder and just delete it and restart your application. Okay, so from this window, we are going to upload an audio. You can also drag and drop. I already have some audio files. For example, this 15-second one. Okay, let's upload it and let's listen it.
Welcome to the LTX 2.3 presets tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you how to use LTX 2.3 models with best quality and performance. Everything will be one click to install and use.
Okay, this was my demo test voice. I am going to change it into Donald Trump demo voice. For example, this one. Now all I need to do is click convert. The process is extremely fast, even on low-end GPUs. This application is very lightweight, and it is done. So let's listen the voice.
Welcome to the LTX 2.3 presets tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you how to use LTX 2.3 models with best quality and performance. Everything will be one click to install and use.
As you can see, pretty decent. I mean, from this input to this voice is really hard normally, because they are nothing like sort of similar. You can play with this parameter and it really impacts how it sounds. So I recommend you to try. I find that 12 is working best for this voice, but for other voices it may be different. Now let's try a music. If you remember, I have just recently published SeCourses Level Song Generator upgraded application. It is amazing application. So I have a demo song that I have generated with it, this one. So let's listen it first a little bit.
Put the fire, put the weight on my back. Boys, I don't overpraise, I just keep it pure in a world that fades. Calm in the storm, let the heart stay brave.
Okay, you see the voice. I'm going to use Tupac demo voice to change it. Everything is default. I didn't change anything. Let's make this like 192. Save and convert. Now it will convert it into the Tupac demo voice. Let's see how it works. Okay, we got the output. You can also see the process logs here or on the CMD window. So let's listen it.
Woke up with the fire, put the weight on my back. No gold on my wrist, still I'm dressed in fair. Paved in the dirt, put the work on track. Built from the ground, never life on life. I don't make them gods, I don't overpray. So just keep it pure in a world that fade. It's calm in the storm, let the heart stay away. Raining good seas, let the roots make way. It's there I came with peace, I came with life. Hands stay clean and my soul stays right.
Okay, so you understand the logic. We are using the pre-trained voices and we are able to change voices of the music videos or just the pure audio speaking. Pure audio speaking is working better than the music videos, because with the music videos you need to separate music and the voice, vocals, instruments and a lot of things. Normally you need to use this page to do that. However, I have edited to here. This is the new stuff that I have coded and it is automatically done for you. The application also supports training. If you have a custom voice, you can train. However, I really don't have time to research to training, so I am not going to show the training part. You can research it. There are a lot of previous tutorials about this. There are CQPT, export O and X, but this is totally not necessary anymore because it is already too fast and the VRAM usage is below 4 gigabytes. And there are frequently asked questions. You can read it. So this is how you use this application. You can also play with these parameters, but I did some research and these are the best that I have found. We also support batch inference and it is working amazing. Let me demonstrate you. So I have this folder for batch processing. Click here to open the batch processing tab, enter it and enter a output path like results and convert. It will use your selected settings in the single inference and it will do the batch processing. Every file will be processed. You can follow the progress on here or also on here. These are all upgrades to the other RVC applications that you may find on the other repositories on the internet. Okay, all is done. It is almost instant. And when I enter inside the results, I will see the results. So let's listen few of them.
Welcome to the LTX 2.3 presets tutorial. Put a love in the soil, let it heal that pain. SECourses. Take that prop, watch the AI route. If you want the shortcuts done the right way, hit play.
Okay, it is working pretty decent. If you want higher quality, you need to find higher quality pre-trained model like this one. So how you are accessing the generated files? When you click open outputs folder, it will open the outputs folder. They will be automatically saved inside here with their metadata. So you can see each one metadata like this. Everything, every used settings configuration will be saved. Before starting cloud tutorial part, I will also show you real-time voice change. For this, you need to have local computer, obviously not on cloud. It will open this screen, then you need to select your voice change PTH file. They were downloaded inside assets weights, if you remember. Select it like this, then select the index file. The index files are saved inside the assets and indices, like this one. So select the both accurate files. Then you need to select your input device from here, like whichever the microphone you are using. I'm using this one, and you can also choose the output. So now let me show you how my voice changes live. Okay, now I am going to start audio conversion and we are going to hear my voice change it.
Now you should hear my voice change it. This is live changing voice. That's how you use. You can also play with these parameters, and this is live change it.
Then don't forget to click stop. Then you can close it. You can also close from here and it will be closed. That's it. So now I will show how to install on RunPod and then Massed Compute. For RunPod, we have RunPod, SimplePod, RVC instructions. You can use either SimplePod or RunPod. SimplePod is cheaper. I have made some tutorials about it. It's exactly same to use. RunPod is also same to use. So please use this link to register RunPod. If you are going to register to SimplePod, please use this one. Let's see both of the prices. Okay, let's open both of the websites. So this is SimplePod interface. Okay, so I'm logged in into SimplePod. Let's also log in into the RunPod, and I am in the RunPod interface. So please use the templates links here. That is super important. When I click this, it will select the template of the SimplePod that we have made. Then use these template links to get to the accurate template. From this screen, you can use add persistent volume, edit and use, then you can add persistent volume. This should be workspace. You can make the system disk more if you are not going to use persistent volume, like 100 gigabytes, save and use. Then you need to select a GPU. You can use any GPU, but RTX 5090 is really great, or RTX Pro 6000 is really great. You see the prices is $0.6 for RTX 5090 and $1 for RTX Pro 6000. I will proceed with the RunPod because it is same. With the RunPod, we are going to use this template, and the template is selected. Now there is one very important thing. Since we are using CUDA 13, you need to apply CUDA version from here, otherwise it will give you older NVIDIA driver, therefore it will not work. So select 12.9 and 13, it will work. We just need the NVIDIA driver, therefore you can select these two CUDA versions. Then select your GPU. I have tested few RTX 5090 and recently they were all broken on RunPod, therefore I am going to use RTX Pro 6000, and the template is selected, the accurate template. You can also edit it and change the volume disk, or you can also set the network volume persistent storage, which you can set from this storage panel. I click here and I can set from here. However, for this demonstration I'm going to use volume disk, so the volume disk will be 200 gigabytes, but you can use either of them. This is a new feature that you select here and click deploy on demand. Then you just need to wait it to load the storage and load the template. It should be pretty fast usually with RTX Pro 6000. Again, let me show you one more time the important part. So it is downloading the image. Just wait until the connect button appear here. You can click time to see. Okay, so it appeared. As I said, just click time to see. Then click connect Jupyter Lab from here. Then upload the downloaded zip file into your workspace. You know, the rest is same actually with any other tutorials, applications that I have. Then right click and extract archive. But before proceeding using this machine, I recommend you to open a terminal. Then open the RunPod SimplePod RVC instructions. Copy this installation command, open a terminal and paste it. Then it will install it fully with downloading models and everything. Then we will use this command to run it. I am fully optimizing my installers to be really fast on cloud machines. RunPod is very slow, even though I do a lot of optimization, but Massed Compute is super fast, as you know. After this, I will show the Massed Compute hopefully. So the RunPod installation has been completed. Let's start the application. For starting, again, we return back to this file, open a new terminal, copy paste it, and it will start the application. Okay, so the application started. We can see the Gradio live link. Currently this is running on RunPod. Even if I close my computer, it will continue running. And it is running on cloud, not on my machine. So the usage is same. Let's make a quick test to demonstrate you. Let's try this song. Okay, upload completed. And let's just click convert. Since this is running with Gradio live, the file transfer may be slow, but it will be still saved inside the RVC Premium, inside the outputs folder, which it will generate after the first generation. Okay, let's just wait a little bit. The first run may be a little bit slow, like 30 seconds, but then it should get faster. You can even process very long audios with this application, hours long. It is using now, and the outputs generated. Okay, now I can see. You see the file generated and saved, so you can download all of the outputs with right click and download as an archive, or you can download from here as well, which it will appear. Let's see. Okay, it is appeared, so you can click this icon to download the generated song, or from here you can listen.
Built from the ground, never life for life.
Yeah, this is running on RunPod. This is how you use on RunPod. This is very up to date of using on RunPod. And all of my applications will work same way with RunPod. Now I will show how to use RVC Premium on Massed Compute. So open the Massed Compute instructions. Please use this link to register. I appreciate that. I prefer Massed Compute over the RunPod or SimplePod for the speed, the installation speed, the model loading. It is much faster. So after you registered, add some billing. You need to also add some billing on the RunPod and SimplePod as well. Then go to deploy, and you see these GPUs are available and these are not. I recommend you to use RTX Pro 6000 and see the price. So first of all, select the category creator, select the image SECourses. This is mandatory. Then apply our coupon. Now, our coupon is SECourses. You see it was $1.5 per hour, and after verify it is $1.14 and deploy. And on RunPod it is costing $1.72. But on the mass compute it will cost only $1.14. SimplePod is still cheaper for this GPU. However, SimplePod is not fast as the mass compute, so SimplePod is like $1 per hour. The only disadvantage of mass compute, it doesn't have a permanent storage, but it is much faster. You need to just wait for initialization. After that, it is like 2 minutes to install and run everything. It should automatically let you know after initialize it, but you can also refresh this page to see whether it is initialized or not. Like click here, deploy, then click your running instance to refresh its status. Okay, so our machine has been initialized. Before I connect, I'm going to copy my installer file into my mass compute shared folder. I'm going to use the ThinLinc client. It is so easy to install. I have shown numerous times. Just install and go to local devices, drivers, and add a shared folder with read and write permission. Okay, so copy this and paste here. Copy username, paste here. Copy password and paste it and connect. Now continue. The installation is same for all of my applications, so each time you don't need to rewatch this video. Once you've done it, you will understand the logic. The logic doesn't change. So in the home, inside thin drives, this is the specific drives. Inside mass compute shared folder, this is my name. You can give any name. Just wait a little bit. This is not good for big file transfers, but for small file transfers, you can use this. For big file transfers, you can use Hugging Face, Google Drive, OneDrive. You see, this has a desktop interface like Windows. This is a Linux Ubuntu machine, but it has interface. It is not like RunPod or SimplePod. Okay, in here I will find my installer file. Here I will drag and drop it into downloads folder. This is mandatory. Don't forget to drag and drop it into downloads or desktop. Then right click and extract here. Enter inside the folder, open mass compute instructions txt file, copy the install command and open a new terminal inside this folder. This is important. You see I am inside this folder. Right click and paste and hit enter. It will start the installation process. The process will be super fast compared to RunPod or SimplePod. We can watch it live right now. The only thing that is taking a little bit time is this very old FaireSec library. We are using the GitHub repository for this. So the installation already starting. The download speeds and the install once the library's dependencies are resolved is super fast, as you can see. I am using UV installers in my all applications right now, and it is super fast compared to the older pip installation. Still we are using pip, but it is UV pip install, so it's making massive difference. Okay, so the installation has been already completed. Then we are going to use this command from the mass compute instructions read txt file. Open a new terminal again inside this main folder. Right click and paste. Then it will start the application. You can use this application either inside this interface or with Gradio Live. I prefer Gradio Live. You can see that it is going to show the GPU like this. If the machine is broken, you won't see a GPU here. That's important. You can fully ignore this message. This is just debug message, not important. So the Gradio Live started. I will copy the link and open it in my own computer so I can use it as in my Windows. I'm going to upload the audio file here. Don't get confused. This is uploading for index file, but we already selected it. So I'm going to upload the audio file into here, then convert. It will be much faster. Okay, now it is done.
Welcome to the LTX 2.3 presets tutorial.
Okay, it is working amazing. I can click here to download like this, or I can use the generated output from the outputs. You see, I can copy them, paste them into my shared folder inside thin drives and download it from my own computer. Because these are small files, it will work. For example, I can copy paste it into my shared folder. Since I have a lot of files in my shared folder, it is taking longer, but it should be faster in your case. Okay, for example, I can copy paste it here as an output folder. Then when I go to my shared folder inside here, it will appear, yes, outputs. You see the audio file, copy it into my computer. After that, I need to delete instance to not spend any time, which I'm going to do right now. So it will not use any of my credits. You need to do the same with SimplePod and RunPod as well. You need to stop them and delete the machines, otherwise they will still keep using your money. When you stop the pod, it will use minimal amount of money in RunPod, but it will still use money. If you still wonder how to use it on SimplePod, I will show one more time. Open this link, it will select the template. You can use edit and use, like adding persistent volume, then save and use. It will select the template, SECourses, then select your GPU like this one and run. Then it will start the machine. You will see the Jupyter Connect. The rest is totally same as the RunPod. Just wait for Jupyter to appear here. On SimplePod, you can close them from this screen, but they will be in the My Servers, All Servers. So that is how you can connect them. The Jupyter Lab not appeared yet, so I need to click Info from here and wait for Jupyter to appear. Same as in the RunPod. Okay, so the Jupyter of the SimplePod also appeared. So the Jupyter of the SimplePod also arrived. Let's also run the installation here to see the speed comparison. Okay, this is on the SimplePod. I want to see the difference of the speed. Usually the SimplePod is much faster. Okay, extract archive. As I said, the RunPod and SimplePod are exactly same. That is how I am developing the scripts. Okay, the RunPod installation is also about to finish, but I can already see that. So this is how you use on SimplePod. You can also prefer SimplePod if you wish. But as you can see, the installation setup, everything is same with my RunPod installation always. This is how I am keeping my scripts, the installers organized, and how I am making them. That's it. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully see you later.